All right, Mom, ready for the monorail?
Yeah.
We're not going to the pool?
No, but the pool is right next to the monorail at
There you go. If you're staying at Bally's, you press the pool button. And then you walk through the shops, and you smell the $6 a slice Sahara.
Oh.
And you deeply, deeply considering purchasing one. But you don't do it, mates, do you? That's not frugal, mate.
$6 for a slice.
It's so crazy. It's like $40 for a whole one. And they're not that good. Gotta be honest with you, I broke down once. Even Dingo broke out the $6. I wanted that pizza bad. I was disappointed, mates. I was disappointed. So, Mum, you've never taken the monorail before. Are you excited?
I have not.
Yeah, never been on it?
In all the years. But it's been here. I have never been on this monorail.
I know. I've only been on it once. I don't know why. It's a lot better than the Deuce, let me tell you.
Well, there's also, once we get through here,
we'll talk. Here we go, slide it in. It's like we're in New York City there, Mum. Put it on.
Where do I put it?
Seat ticket there. There we go.
All right.
And then you gotta get your ticket back. It's good for another day, remember? You got it, pull it out there. Hurry, Mum. Hurry, out the other side, Mum. No, oh my God, no, it's too complicated. Okay, Las Vegas Monorail, you lost the kind of senior citizen handle this machine test, okay?
Yeah,
this is far too complicated.
Don't you listen to me. She makes it out like I've got the owls or something.
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
the evidence is on the vid, right there, Mum. Here we go. See what I mean, Mum? They overbuilt these, really. Like, they built the hell out of these monorail stations.
These are great.
They're huge.
I can't believe they're actually talking about taking this down. Why would they take this down?
I know.
I mean, the view, we're going to show you.
Well, they put in escalators in these huge stations, elevated above the street, covered all over the place, air-conditioned, motorized doors.
I bet we need to start a campaign. Save the monorail.
Yeah, I think it's Elon Musk.
Okay, so
he's the one who did
we're
it.
going southbound, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to MGM this side. And we'll give you our first bit of history about the monorail. So today we're actually taking the original loop. Not today, right now. We're actually taking the original loop of the monorail from Bally's, where we're staying, to the MGM Grand. And Bally's, as you know, used to be the MGM Grand. And then when they changed the name, they built the new one, and they put in the monorail between the MGM, the old one, and the new one. So this was actually the first leg, and then they expanded it. So it started its life as a tram, like our other video, link below or above. And then it became the monorail eventually when they expanded it out for the rest of Vegas.
Oh, I didn't know
There you go, history of the monorail.
And it looks really good. There's no graffiti or weird stuff here, you know. And I mean, the only place I've been to where I've seen public transportation that is like, you know, pristine is Japan.
Yeah.
Everywhere else I've been in the world, the public transportation
is gross.
Oh.
And if you look at the floor, I mean,
Really?
look how clean that is. But here's the reason, right? So you're not going to find any bums on the monorail. They don't come over here. They don't get in.
You know why?
They don't have the pass. And so the whole place stays bloody clean. It's not like the Deuce where you feel like you're going to get stabbed and mugged at the same time every time you get on.
I didn't.
Monorail, nice and clean.
You know, I didn't feel that when we were on when I got on the Deuce.
I'm only semi-joking.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about, mate.
All right.
It's the bloody Deuce.
But look at that. Show them the tennis court.
Monorail now arriving at southbound platform. Next and final stop is MGM Grand Station. Please allow passengers to exit before boarding. Monorails are arriving every 9 minutes.
Nice to do.
All right, here we go, Mom.
It's very nice.
The doors
I know, isn't it? Nice and clean.
Stand clear.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is the cleanest public transport I've seen outside of Japan.
Outside of Japan.
Yeah, certainly.
I mean, and I'm sure because of the corona, they probably came down and disinfected the entire thing.
Yeah. Although that's over. Las Vegas, they don't care about Corona anymore. They're letting everything go, not cleaning, no spraying.
Yeah, they've gone back to just taking everybody's money and not caring about it.
That's the Vegas we know and love, Mom. The Vegas we know and love. Really high hospital now. Oh, there's MGM.
I think we need a seatbelt.
There's the Green Palace. Well, there you go. So from old MGM to new MGM, Bally's to new MGM, I'd say that was 5 minutes. That was fast.
Yeah.
There we go. Easy peasy Japanesey, mates. Look at this. This is the monorail station at MGM Grand. It's huge. I mean, this could be an airport terminal in like a big city. They overbuilt the hell out of this whole thing. You know what's funny? Do you remember how dumpy LAX was when we flew back from Tokyo?
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad that the foreigners actually get to see these monorail stations,
Yes.
and it gives them a better impression of America. LAX looks like you arrived in a third world country and they ran out of money 20 years ago to maintain anything. And then when you arrive at MGM, this is what you're going to see. The lights.
You need a cocktail? Boom,
You
right
need a
there.
cocktail? But you will. That was a low stress ride. Now on to the rest of the stops, mate. All right, Mum, so what are your thoughts on the monorail?
I love the monorail, and I think it's a fabulous way to get around. If you get to this end, which is the MGM end, you just walk across the street to Excalibur, and then you have that free tram, that's free, that goes all the way to Mandalay. So you've got Excalibur, the Pyramid at Mandalay.
We did a naughty thing. We rode the monorail past the MGM.
The monorail has stopped outside the station. Please remain on board. You will be moving again momentarily.
That's good news. I was waiting for it to say, the monorail is now offline. The AC has been deactivated. Prepare to cook to death in Las Vegas.
Also, it's still where you get out of here.
Hold the handrail firmly at all times.
Oh, it just goes backwards. Okay.
I'm just gonna go pick up these people.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Northbound. Next stop, Aerospace.
Now the Flamingo station's kind of cool. They have an elevated walkway all the way over to the Flamingo Hotel, like a round elevated thing. You get a look at the pool.
Northbound. Next stop.
Now the Harris station here is the closest one to the Linq promenade. It's right down there, and it's in between Harris and the Linq. So it's a good place to go if you want to kind of be a part of that action without walking too far. Yeah, that's a good station to be in the action there, mate. Yeah, another cool thing with the monorail, it kind of goes outside the tourist strip zone.
Yeah.
So if you want to see what like the housing of the average Las Vegas person's like, you get to check it out on the way. You see little apartments over there.
This is pretty dumpy, the Diplomat Apartments, but it's been there very long.
The Diplomat.
Yeah.
I think all the diplomats stay there, right near the embassy. Very convenient. Okay, now this is the convention center stop on the monorail, and you can see it's behind the Wynn golf course and like way off the strip. So you're not going to get to the strip from here, but it's basically just for conventions. That's New York style, mate. And you know, if you were wondering about the mechanics of the monorail, how does it actually work, you know? It's got one concrete column in the middle. You know what's holding it up?
Magnets.
Magnets! It's not that high tech, that'd be pretty cool.
I don't know.
There's actually one big tire right in the middle. It's like a truck tire, but like double width, and it holds the whole car up.
Really?
Yeah, pretty cool. If you look at the middle of the concrete track, you can see like a tread mark with the big honking tire in the middle, yeah. And then the ones on the side just hold it on the track, keep it from going over here. Those are guide tires.
And then there's no drivers, so it's automatic.
Yeah, driverless. They keep saying on the announcement, driverless. Why do they turn it off at night? Just keep it running all the time. Doesn't make any sense.
This monorail continues northbound. Next stop.
Now the Westgate station is also quite a ways off the strip. You can see it way back there. But this was also the home of Star Trek The Experience. And if you look very closely inside the Westgate, even though it's gone, you look very closely, you'll see a little Star Trek stuff.
Yeah, like right here.
Right there. You can't see it. You can see on the side of the building right out there. That's actually the Star Trek insignia.
Real firmly at all times.
They covered up the Star Trek insignia, but on your way down to the Westgate, you can still see it's there. Looks like a comm badge on the side of the building, but they covered it up.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This monorail continues southbound. Next stop, Westgate.
Now the very last monorail stop is the Sahara, which you can't see, it's on the other side of the track. If you wanted to go to the Stratosphere, this would be the place you get off. And then if you want to ride it back, you just stay on the monorail and it reverses direction at the end of the line. So if you're feeling a little hot, you don't want to get off into that smoldering Las Vegas heat out there, just stay on. And you'll see in a minute, we came in this way, and we'll go that way. Here it comes, mates.
Please hold the handrail firmly at all times.
There we go.
Next stop southbound.
Honestly, just ride the monorail all day long. You can see Las Vegas, bring a few beers with you. Why would you go anywhere else, mate? You get sloshed on the monorail. I'm sure that's against the rule.
You can't gamble on the monorail.
Yeah, they should have blackjack tables. You want to talk about making this revenue positive?
I know.
Are you listening, Monorail Commission of Las Vegas? A few blackjack tables, a few slots. This monorail will be making millions of dollars in no time. I think we just cracked the code of the monorail. They could have connections all the way to Los Angeles if they have blackjack tables on board there. Arizona, LA, Utah.
I think there's gambling's not legal there.
Well, no, it would be like a ship where you have to get out to international waters. So once the monorail crosses the border, then the machines turn on. This place will be bloody packed.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
I love it.
There we go. That concludes the tour of the monorail.
And if you're staying in a hotel that's on the east side of the strip, this is the way to go for transportation.
Totally. If you're staying at a hotel that has a monorail station,
yeah,
just do yourself a favor and get the pass. Like, that's the end of the story.
Yeah.
With that one.
And even try and book yourself in a monorail station hotel.
Exactly. And then if you have to get an off-strip hotel, you can go Westgate because they have the monorail station.
Right.
And
they're off strip.
they're off-strip at the Westgate, quite a bit off-strip, but they have a monorail station, so you can be on the strip in 5 seconds.
Right.
You know. So
And the monorail's open till midnight, is it?
it's open till midnight now, usually 2 a.m. now.
But right now,
Yeah.
you know, things are changing because of the corona being over with. So
There you go. And it's $13 for a one-day pass, $23 for a 2, $30 or something for a 3. But that's not dingo style, is it, mate? No, that's not dingo style. So you know the drill. Fire up your phone. Fire up your My Vegas Slots app. There you go, My Vegas Slots app. And you can get a BOGO on any of the monorail unlimited use passes.
Whether it's
1 day, 2 day, even the 5, 7 day, maybe even a 15-day BOGO on all of those.
Yeah.
So if you're with someone, you know, like me and Mum, you pay $13 24 hours for both of us. And that's cheaper than the deuce. Or if you're here for a week, if you're staying at the Westgate or whatever off the strip,
Yeah.
just do it. Get the BOGO on your My Vegas Slots app, and you'll be riding the rails, mate. You'll be riding the rails. And people are having trouble getting through here. Oh, we got alarms. What's going on? We got some jailbreakers over here. You're breaking over the jails. We got a safe cracker. Just jump over the turnstile. It's all good. You can tell the people who haven't used mass city transit before. This happens all day long. They're like, how does this work? And I put the thing in and it's making a noise. And there's only one thing you have to remember. You have to redeem these coupons in the booth. You can't use the automated system. So you gotta get out there by 6 or 7 o'clock, depending on where you are, to use the little booth. And it appears I'm not the only one. There's a line today. Here we go, mates. Hello. I have a coupon needed to redeem. There you go.
Okay.
And then, okay, we got the tickets. How do those work now?
Alright, so you're just gonna say your tickets with the arrow going in, so they come right back out. So you do the same thing, tilt the bar same time.
On the other side?
Yep.
Easy peasy, Japanesey. Thank you, love. Have a good one. And there you go. You got your 2 unlimited passes, all for the low, low price of $13. That's less than the bloody deuce, mate. And who wants to ride the deuce? The only good thing about the deuce is taking a deuce on the deuce. You know what I'm talking about, mate.